Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to wayofthehunter Matariki Park, where I'm hoping we're going to be done through the story stuff today. It seems like it's kind of built up to this weird out-there head for things. So River's missing with having checked the lodge. Now we're just going around disabling the cameras for whatever end that's going to do its thing. But yeah, as I was commenting to, towards the end of last episode about kind of how I'd like to see some of the story stuff more grounded when it comes to this game. My thinking was, have a story DLC where, maybe you're a landowner, you do requests for people who have, adjacent plots or private land for, hunting animals to keep pest control and stuff down, and have, the stories kind of hinting to, there's an animal nobody's ever seen before, and there's, these cryptic descriptions of it, trying to figure out what it is and that, and as you find, tracks and left behinds and clues and whatever, eventually the last mission comes to you actually hunting down a specific animal, and once you've taken it down, it's actually a new species to the area that's an invasive species or something, and then that actually unlocks on the map, the animal will start appearing randomly in the wild. The game is able to do scripted of specific animals appearing for certain missions and that, so I feel like that could be an interesting unlock, where instead of just getting, a weapon to use for, future hunts, you actually unlock a new animal to have in the area once the story's done. I just have no idea where the setting could be to, have that happen. I feel like that would be a little bit more grounded than a lot of the DLC stories we've seen so far.
They won't get on my nerves. Where would I hide something I wouldn't want anyone to find?
The basement? Okay. Let's see.
Locked. Don't care.
So we're going to break that, yeah. Yeah, neither one of those look like Andy. Wallace and Andy, September 2010. Yeah, so they are basically, whoever Andy is isn't actually Andy.
Isn't that River's grandfather? Who's that next to him? And why was this in a locked drawer? This won't tell me where River is.
Yes, hello police. I'd like to report somebody who is using a stolen identity and has basically seized the assets of the person in question. I was like, that seems like the most logical thing I can answer here is... that's what's going on. I'm not sure what made me think about looking behind picture frames.
Nothing. Probably too obvious, assuming that there's even anything hidden.
No. Okay, what do we got? Property, deed. Deed conveys ownership of Andrew's Lodge, Matariki Park. Owner is Andrew Simmons. Date of birth, June 5th, 1949. Andrew Simmons is rightful owner of the lodge. Robert Neal is the one who was signed. Okay.
Wait. This says that the owner of Andy's is a 75-year-old man named Andrew Simmons, not a young woman.
Well, I could have told you that from the freaking picture. Christine Averson, realty estate agent. Okay, so that's probably the one who's actually overtaken everything here then.
Guy screaming the name Christine during the honey heist? Listings for a real estate agent named Christine Averson. River could be in any of these. This means the Andy I know is Christine? But where is River?
Kudu Kudu Caves. Oh, this is where...
One of the listings she's in charge of is the lot with the glowworm caves. Could it be... Nah. But it's closed. It'd be a perfect place to get rid of somebody.
This isn't turned into, some stupid Scooby-Doo crap. Again, just ground the stories a little more. Okay, we'll turn on the headlight. Actually, you know what? Probably easier just to fast travel here and then drive our way up, because, yeah, I can't fast travel to the vehicle, but I can at least do this. But yeah, I guess they want to try to do more with the story than make it too bland or basic in some regards, but, I mean, it's a hunting game. These feel like characters they try to invest you in, but there's not really that much feels like drawn to it. It almost feels like you're missing aspects to know them better, or to, like, why you care about this going on. We'll head up there, get this done, and again, hopefully we'll knock out the story stuff so then we can free hunt on Matariki with no worries. Yeah, so I've got to go for a little bit of a drive along the road, but shouldn't be too bad. But it does feel like this is where the story is coming to its, like, conclusion. Unless there is going to be, like, a little more with having seen, what was it, Ghost or whatever? The white, red deer? Maybe there'll be, like, one last thing of that to follow it up with. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't report that to police and then be on your way. Or, like, why would you hide anything in the ventilation system? Like, if you have control of the property, I would imagine you would take all that off property so it can't be found there. It's just weird. Not sure if it's the worst story we've had in Way of the Hunter, though, because, like, the Nez Perce one did go into, like, some pretty weird context for some of its stuff, too. But it's definitely one of the ones that is, again, Scooby-Doo-ish is the way I kind of describe it. The only thing we're missing is, like, Christine Averson to have dressed up in a monster costume. Okay, but we should be getting towards the caves in a little bit here. I think we'll have... Yeah, here's the big tunnel to go along. Pop our way through this, and then I think it'll take us a little bit up into the hills. And it's the one bend... Ooh, careful. A little bit further along there. Yeah, I'll just get this drive out of the way, and then... I don't know if we'll get anything for, like, completing the full story. Like, some of the other DLCs you have unlocked, like, the Alaska one, you got the other crossbow you could use. I don't know if you actually unlocked any of the, like, extra compound bows for Tickamoon Plains. We'll just go along and see how this all, like, unfolds. No, actually looks like that feral goat group is back there. It's just probably YouTube's compression with darkness. Probably won't be able to show them off unless I, like, took a hard left there to show them in light. Yeah, it should be... Yeah, it'll be just a little ahead on the left. Okay, let's just run and get this thing over with. Like, one of the reasons why I think the Tickamoon Plains DLC worked better was because it had, like, a little bit more of a mystery element to, like, trying to figure out who had done it. You didn't really get clues to help you with it, and it did basically just, at the end, say, okay, this was the person who did it, and you got the proof. But at least let you kind of speculate and think a little bit of trying to figure out, like, okay, it could be the shooter because of the problem they had. And yeah, just keep going a little further. And, like, going that route, but... Again, when it's, like, too character-focused, it just feels weird playing this in some ways. Although at least it didn't seem to have any platform like the Alaska DLC had for, like, one of its missions, which was... Again, bizarre inclusion. Although one thing I will actually well, I haven't found so far, and I don't know if it will be a thing, is that there has been a racing section for, like, using the vehicle. I don't know if that'll be, like, a extra that's optional on the map to find.
I wish Nina was here.
Oh, but I got gun. Oh, yeah, it just opened up.
River! River! Are you here?
Well, there's all the glowworms. It's nice to be able to see that. Ooh, turning off the lights is up.
Tiny stars in a wolf-eyed sky.
Oh, that's probably the inspiration for the actual author with that. Yeah, we'll have to keep the we'll keep the light on for a bit. Basically, when we have areas where we don't need it, we'll turn it off just for the aesthetic. Because, like, this is actually kind of nice to walk through.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Ah, red, small amounts of blood. Yeah, they're going pretty hard with this angle, aren't they?
River! He's breathing. It's too soon for you. I already made a logo for your restaurant. Just stay with me.
Okay. And now we're back to River, apparently. Yeah, this is just... it's odd. I don't have any other way to describe it. It's a weird take to go for, like, story fur. So there's... like, is this what happened between? Is this after? What is going on? Oh, Lord.
Oh, ouch. Maybe I should have stayed a little longer in the hospital. No. That's not how I'll finish my vacation. Better not mention the pain to Jackie.
Okay, so this is after, apparently, he's found and everything. Oh, here we go. Realty agents double life exposed, luxury listings used for illicit event activities. Christine Anderson's deceptive game unveiled by unlikely hero. Spaghetti on toast. Ingredients: 2 slices of bread toasted, 200 grams canned spaghetti and sauce, cheese grated optional. Instructions: heat spaghetti in sauce and pan over medium heat, toast bread with butter if you like, cut toast in diagonal triangles, pour hot spaghetti over toast, serve with grated cheese.
Ugh. This sounds like a crime against humanity. And food. Let's make it. But no way in hell I'm using canned spaghetti and sauce. I'll elevate it a little bit.
Okay, so... oh, and check out the newspaper. Okay, yeah, so that's basically what we just read. Shocking turn of events, Christine Anderson, local realty agent, once revered by celebrity homeowners in New Zealand, has been exposed for running clandestine operation using her high-end property listings for illegal activities. Revelation came to light when the real owner of Luxurious Lodge, the famed author of Tiny Stars in Wolf-Eyed Sky, allowed friend's grandson to stay without informing his listing agent, much to her annoyance. This led to a bizarre sequence of events that exposed her web of deceit. Anderson's cunning manipulation didn't stop at mere impersonation. Rather than opting for the straightforward scammer approach, she enlisted the unwitting lodge occupant in her dubious endeavors, including a side business of selling chandeliers to her affluent clientele. Each property in her portfolio seemingly served a different purpose, from peddling illegal substances, money laundering, extortion, fraudulent charities, phishing, and wire frauds. When the unsuspected occupant threatened to blow her cover, Averson took drastic measures attempting to eliminate witness and disposing of the evidence by dumping into a local tourist spot, once popular destination now closed months due to her nefarious activities. Twist in the tail came when visiting wildlife trooper from Aurora Shores, Jackie Makovic, stumbled upon Averson's dark secrets. Not only did Makovic expose Averson's illicit operations, but she also managed to rescue intended victim from the depths of the Kudu Kudu cave. As the investigation unfolds, Averson finds herself under intense scrutiny, with law enforcement building a case against her. Picturesque landscape of New Zealand, once backdrop for deceptive schemes, is now the stage for justice to be served. In a lighthearted jab at the situation, locals are quipping, be sure you know who your listing agent is before your property becomes a front for illegal activities. Okay, that at least solves all that up. So we just have to go for a male cicadere with score of 2 stars or more. Should be easy to do, so what we'll do is open this up and get some sleep to morning. But yeah, I want to see a more grounded story for the next DLC, please. Like, I know the stories can be blown through pretty quickly, as we kind of had done with this DLC, since it's not even... I'm trying to think of how many episodes this has actually been. I don't know if we're even, like, at 10 episodes yet for having covered this DLC map. But yeah, it just feels like it's... A lot of the DLC stories have been kind of out there when... Like, it doesn't feel necessary, or just, like, is odd. Like, the maps are great, they're all fantastic looking, it's nice to have the variety of animals. I know this one got a little bit more scrutiny to it because it uses a lot of, like, almost like models and animals from previous maps into it. Like the red deer, the chamois, the feral goats, wild boars.
You're not resting as the doctor prescribed.
I'm lying in bed? Can you hear the softness of the sheets?
Maybe I shouldn't have destroyed the cameras around the house.
Come on, it's been a few days.
Since you were stabbed, thrown into a cave, and carried out by me? Even so, can you explain a little something to me?
Ask away.
Who is the real owner of Andy's lodge?
Andy? His full name is Andrew Simmons. He's a good friend of my grandfather's.
The other Andy is Christine, a real estate agent who's been using client houses without letting them know.
Exactly. Our visit surprised her. Even the hangee and the cookbook were prepared for me by Andrew. She just went along with it. She used Andy's house for her chandelier business, but a number of other listings were used for other purposes.
Just read that.
What kind of purposes?
Are you back to vacation, Jackie?
Hell yes, I am.
Then you don't want to know. They're the sort of purposes that made her want to murder me after Grandpa told me that the real Andy is a different person.
And how did you end up in the cave?
One of her clients owns the land the cave is on. She's been using it to dispose of stuff that shouldn't be recovered. How did you know I was there?
Oh, what can I say? I have a brilliant detective mind. Aren't you disappointed that you haven't been in contact with your favorite author this whole time?
Of course I am. But Christine was probably right. Never meet your heroes. Hopefully the real Andy wouldn't stab me and throw me into a glowworm cave.
You'll never know.
I'll head to the lighthouse and prepare our last Matariki dish for us.
Like, okay, you couldn't have told us that before the newspaper, because it feels like that would have been the most important information to get, like, as soon as River wakes up in bed. Or, like, yeah, again, it just feels like some stuff is weirdly handled when you, like, look into the full order of operations for it. That's, again, kind of like how Nez Perce, where you complete the story mode, but never actually meet, like, a couple of the characters that are involved with, like, the end slides. Which is exactly what we did in our series of it. Okay, but we need to find a male cicadere, and truth be told, I think they've been, like, all over the map. So I'm just trying to think of an area that is, like, pretty open to go looking around for them at. But yeah, there's a lot of the map we actually never even touched for, like, playing this DLC. Like, there's an entire half we get to explore and take in for, like, some weekends ahead. And that does mean I have some pretty good opportunities ahead to be able to, try to get my bow game a little bit better. I've still got to figure out my best approach. I feel like the crouching and slowly inching along is probably the best way to do it. Oh, hang on. We got a herd of something up there. Is it goats? I can't tell. They might actually be elk. Oh. Actually, it's probably a good thing I stopped again. Okay, yeah, see, they're like 300 meters out, so I don't think I have to worry about them getting alerted by me. Okay, that's a lot of Rocky Mountain elk. But, I mean, there might be a pretty good one somewhere in all that. Like, there's a 2-star mature, which wouldn't be bad to go for. And I can't quite make out what's all there. I think it's 1 and 2 stars. Yeah, they're a little too far out for me to be able to see from here. Just some droppings. Yeah, a lot of young ones in this herd. Oh, and then there's... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll even drive over there after we get an elk from this group. Just so that way I have that opened up on the map. Okay, now I don't even... Where is that? Okay, it's laying down right there. Yeah, I'll probably try going for that one. Just so we get a little bit extra hunted in here. But that other group, I guess it was going right along the hill downwards, so we're not going to see that. Yes, they're... Okay, looks like they're... Yeah, they're around 200, but unless it tear... I could try the elk call, but I need to get a little closer, I think. I believe the callers work from 150 and closer. Oh, and then I see some rabbits beyond there. I honestly wonder if maybe I should start with my bow game, just trying to practice with trying to get rabbits and such. Yeah, you're the one I'm trying to get, but I don't have... I'll have to follow up with that for sure. I was hoping maybe I could get along there and get a shot through the lung that way. Oh, you know what, this... Ooh, and there goes the other herd. Yeah, see, that is one thing I like about Way of the Hunter, is the animal populations are pretty large, so you actually do see, like, full herds running off, and it's not just, like, these, at times, little clusters of 2 or 3 animals. It's like there is a nice, proper population out and about on the maps. Granted, not many of the populations have, like, a lot of star animals at a time, but it's still nice to see just that amount of life abundant in the game. Yeah, since that's like 150 out, I think I should be able to mark my way closer and then take a look through the binoculars, see what's going on better. Let's see, everybody's all clustered up at the top of the hill there. Just gotta locate the one that we've wounded. Oh, I think that's actually a... That might be a chamois there instead of a elk. I just want to crouch down because it looked like I might have had 1 or 2 looking this way. How far out is that? Okay, that's like 300, so... I doubt they're going to pick me up and run off, but... Still want to be mindful. Okay, so where we took the shot should be just a little bit ahead. It's likely going to say the animal survived, because I don't think there's enough blood through the binoculars to say... Oh, actually, maybe it was, because that's a fair bit to see here. Yeah, it actually might have gone down from this. Okay, so maybe it's just never made it back up the hill with the others there. Maybe just expired down here. I thought the placement wasn't too bad, so that's at least good to know that even for the awkward angle, the shots should have still been fatal. It looks like everybody ran down this way. Okay, just trying to see where the trail goes. Oh, no, just a European hare. Yeah, okay, mine's a little bit to the left. I'm not seeing it yet. We'll put that down there and then keep following. No, there's just chamois surrounded by bunnies. Again, we won't worry about those, but we'll probably just work our way up the hill in order to get the campsite found. Oh, okay, so it actually did keep going up the hill there. Oh, I think that's it right there. Just fell in the base of that bush. Yeah, you know what? That's a young one, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave the young one alone. If it's adult or mature, then we will, but the young ones will just have their time. European hares come here to eat often. He's going off. Yeah, there he is. So I'm guessing this probably just went right through the lung from the back there. Well, it could have been a little bit more to the left, and I probably would have had it down sooner. But it still actually did go for quite a distance through the lung to keep the hit going through. Yeah, so that's why it did go down. We'll sell you off for the nice chunk of change. And let me just run up here to find a campsite as well, as now get rid of all those. Hey, go running, rabbit. Yeah, I can hear everything running off. Again, I don't really care too much about all this. We got what we were after. I can even call the vehicle from here and get us back on track. Oh, jeez. Are you... I was going to say, like, should I try getting one of these with it being literally right beside us? Or, like, were they on, like, a rail system of where they were supposed to run to and then go running off? And Lord, almost got run down by them. Okay, but here's another hunting map. I don't know if it'll give us any flyover or not, but... No, and a little task. It really is unfair, you know? There's goatee, but for some reason there's no Tari. Have you seen the Tar's coat? It's fabulous, and I'm looking forward to an impressive specimen make a statement once for all. Tari is here to stay. Barbara, CCO at Harry Delights. Okay, it's basically probably just get a tar of some. Himalayan tar weighs 77 kilograms or more. Simple enough. But right, because we are still going to try to wrap the story up today, we've got to look for a Sick-a-Deer herd. I think if we just keep going along the main way there we are. We were heading before I got distracted. We'll hopefully spot what we're after. Because we've heard Sick-a-Deer calling all the time, and I don't think we've actually taken any yet. I think we've always heard them when we've had another target in mind to try going for. So we'll have to see if we can get lucky and find a 2-star. It shouldn't be a tall order to try to get one. We just have to make sure that now that we're looking for it, it's not impossible to find them. Because I think we'd seen them in a few spots. I actually think there's a body of water up ahead. And it's just like across that on the left where we might have seen a herd of them at one time. Ooh. Or I might have a little group here. Yeah, Sick-a-Deer, unfortunately, there's only 1-stars. Well, it's not a big herd, so I guess that's kind of expected. So yeah, we'll scare the crap out of these guys to send them off and keep our eyes open for another herd. Yeah, this is the area where I think it was just on our left we'd seen them at one time. I mean, truth be told, that herd could actually be the one that we'd seen. Nope. How do we got standing all on their own? Oh, just a whitetail. But you... Oh, okay, we got something there. Another whitetail. I'm trying to think of where we've gone that we came across quite a few sika deer. I honestly think it was, again, up north when we were looking for the boars and the pigs. I just want to take... there... You know, I think that's a group of whitetails. I don't know what that is behind them, though. That could be more Rocky Mountain elk. I'll put a marker there, and let me just go a little bit further here, because... This was around where we went for that, the sandbar, and then we found the 5-star just happily grazing about. No? Oh, just another whitetail. Yeah, you're spooked. You go running off. More rabbits. Oh, no, not rabbits. Sorry. Helmeted guinea fowl. And a rabbit. Good news is we'll at least hit another fast travel spot soon enough. It says we can hunt in this area, which is good to know. So if we do spot a sika deer herd, it'll be fair game to take in this area. Well, let's just head down. I'm guessing maybe we'll find, like, Urkel's place next? Because, like, from all the side stuff, it seems like it's Sam and Urkel are the two that are, like, the kind of conflicting characters here. Yeah, it should be just up here. Oh, actually, this is a really nice little spot for a cabin. Nice ocean view, or you've got your own little lake beside you. Yep, hunting map.
You have discovered Matariki Park's grassland habitat. As you would expect, grasslands are the most diverse habitat in Matariki Park. Hares and rabbits, ducks and pheasants, boars, and almost any deer you can imagine, it's all here. Don't let the relatively small size of the area trick you. This place is full of surprises.
There we go. Cabin found. Hunting map acquired. And let me just check. This is... Oh, just grassland cabins. So I guess it's free for anybody. I do like there are actually some trophy stands here. So you can kind of decorate this as you please. Yeah, no sika deer yet. So we'll have to keep going for a little ways and see. Okay, let me just crest this hill. I think that's... Yeah, I think it's just bush over there. I thought for a second I'd seen something a bit different. Okay, we'll go back to the road and probably, I guess, make our way kind of north when we find the one turnoff. Like, I'm just trying to think of what areas would be good to try checking out for the sika. I know we've heard them all over the place. It's just they've never been a priority to actually try getting... Hang on. Oh, okay, well, I hear something to the right there. I thought I might have seen something to the left, too, but... maybe not. I can't really tell from here. Okay, let's get back up top here, and that'll give us a good view over the entire area. Oh, I think that's another little campsite. Yeah, I hear something running off there. Not really seeing too much in the distance, though. Oh, there's... Oh, I think it's Whitetail running about with us. There's a little spot right over there. I'm just trying to see if I have an easy way to get to it, but it doesn't look like it. Oh. No, you're... I think you're actually a fallow deer, aren't you? Oh, no, you're a Sika. Okay, I thought you might have been a fallow because of the spots, but you're also only a 1-star, so... Not really seeking that. Oh. Are you... I almost feel like you are on rails to, like, have come right back here. Like, I don't know if I just leave it and he'll do another U-turn and, like, come after us? Or, well, maybe not after, but, like, back around us or what? It does feel like there are, like, specific pathways the animals do follow to try, like, get around or run away. Okay, well, let's head down and keep looking for, hopefully, a nice herd. Because again, I'd like to wrap story up this weekend, and then we can go into nice, free weekend hunting ahead. Hardest part is just finding an animal we need that meets the criteria. I do like that they have made the criteria pretty easy to achieve, though. It's not like the one thing where it's like try to find a 5-star warthog on Tikamoon Plains. You can kind of just be more free, open, and go after things with a little bit more ease. You know what, let me take a drive up here. There's a little cabin. I mean, we are going off-road, but thankfully it's pretty wide open country. This has got to be like some kind of spot to unlock on the map, I'd imagine. Wakararia Farm. I think that's how it's pronounced. Doesn't look like there's any missions here. It's just like a little point of interest. So good to find... Ooh. I just want to take a... Okay, I think you're a sandbar, aren't you? Yeah, you're a sandbar. Alright, not that I was going to really try to aim for them. So I just want to try to get this one we need and be done. Okay, hopefully you won't go more to the left, as I can now take this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, up we go. Yeah. Oh, okay, permission to hunt required. And I don't know how big of an area this is that we need permission to hunt in it. So I might actually try getting out of here, just that way it doesn't happen that, like, I see what we could go for, but I can't actually do anything about it because it's in, like, this restricted spots. Whitetail? Yeah, just whitetail. I was pretty sure they were, but I still don't want to speak with certainty since I'm still trying to identify, like, the Sitka and Sandbar just by visual. We've got a hunting stand here. And I think... more whitetail. Okay, seems like maybe I'll have to fast travel up to, like, the northern parts of the map more. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I know it was up around here. Oh, this is Urkel's cabin. I know it was up around here where we were hearing a lot of Sika calls. So hopefully we can find them in relatively short order. There we go. Call you in. hop in and see what we can find. Yeah, okay, I do have the hunting sense active. And, I mean, it feels like I've gone to the area we're going to so many times, but it has always produced, which is basically the logic I have for coming back to it. I know we heard all kinds of calls when I was going after that elk the other time. I think even with the red deer we were hearing some sick call out. I don't see anything immediately around us, so we'll keep going. Yeah, I'll just try to find what we need. I can't remember if I found any sick deer. Ooh, hang on. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a whitetail going, because I saw the tail flip up. There's a herd of something else running off, but I can't tell what they were. Okay, just more whitetail. Yeah, let all the boars or pigs or whatever they are run off. I do need to try... Oh. I think they're red deer, but that might be... that one really good red deer out there. It's like the antlers do look pretty nice on it. It's just, I don't know if that'll be our 4-star, or our 4-star we had seen that one other time. Or if that's not going to be it. Oh no, it's only a 1-star. God, like for how impressive the antlers are from a distance. No, maybe that's not. Or maybe it is. Yeah, you know what? I think it is a 1-star, because I think that's, yeah, that's a 1 there, and the other one's adult. That's why the horn, or that's why the antlers are more impressive there. Those are whitetail. Okay, I've got to figure out where we can find these Sitka. Sika? They're not Sitka. Oh, just the pigs behind us. We're not really caring about them. Yeah, we'll head down and just keep looking around to see. Back to a very familiar spot, because this is the campsite we've gone through a few times for fast traveling in the area. Let me go a little off-road, just see if I can get up on the hills and take some looks around. I know we've seen the sick... well, maybe not seen, but we have heard them around areas like this. Maybe I just got to be a little bit further off-road. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit a couple of rabbits. That's what happened. Sell for 1. I didn't mean to. I didn't even realize there were some here, so that's why off-roading might not be the best approach. Oh yeah, run out of here. Come on, you guys. Like, okay. It looks like it was only the 1, though, and I thought it seemed like we kind of bounced twice. But now maybe we can get out of here without smacking into anything. I didn't try to. I didn't even realize they were there. But they sure make the vehicle bounce when you smack into them. Let me just try going up off-road. So my thinking is, if I can get uphill quite a bit, maybe I can spot them on a hillside. No, that was just whitetail. on a hillside or like down in a valley or even off on another hill, I can have a chance of getting a sighting better that way. Like, so far, no real luck with them. Okay, there's one for their need zone there. I'm gonna keep trying around on the high ground to see. Like, I know there's probably no need zones where we're... Oh, hang on. I think I see something. I think they're more whitetail. I don't want to try, like, driving too close to them to send them off. And now we're kind of back to the area where I think the Himalayan tar were. Yeah, no, they're just more whitetail. And were there any... doesn't look like... there were... No, sandbar. Okay, I need this. Yeah, so the antlers are different on the Sitka. Oh. Possibly over there, actually. I don't think those are sandbar. They aren't whitetail. Okay, so once I get to, like, the 300 meter... Oh, okay, red deer herd. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, hang on. Oh, just a 1 star. Yeah, you guys don't worry about me. I don't know if maybe I move away, they'll calm down. No, they're all going to bolt. Okay. And I honestly don't really mind that all too much. More whitetail. Of course, it's when it's like the last thing I need. I cannot seem to find the animal at all. We've seen like little herds of them. Okay, I'm going to crouch down. I think they're just behind... Yeah, they're back behind the hill a little bit here. I haven't heard any calls go out from this to even know what they are, though. So I don't know if I am actually getting close to what I'm after, or this is going to be a different species entirely. With my luck, it's probably going to be something like sandbar deer or something that I don't need at all. But they're kind of in, like... just feral pig calling. Let me try working down to the left here. Because I'm not quite able to see where they were. I'm actually surprised how close I am to where the marker is. Okay, I think that's Himalayan tar back there. See, I don't want to go too fast because, again, if I speed up, I feel like I'm just going to scare off whatever these are. Okay, now that was probably the feral pig. Yeah, if I can get onto the crest of this next hill, I should have the visibility I need to figure out what these are. Oh, they're chamois. Not what I was hoping for. I couldn't tell what they were from a distance. And unfortunately, I'll have to probably try to wrap this up next weekend then. Yeah, they're all spooked. Let them run off. Darn, I'll have to try to figure out a more proper need zone to try at for the Sitka. So I think it is just because I've never had to go after them. I don't really have a spot I can say, okay, yeah, I saw them there. Oh, but you know what? I might see about getting the Himalayan tar. Because all I need to do is get a big fat one, and there is a mature female that might fit the bill. Or might have if they didn't get scared off when the chamois ran that way. Okay, now it looks like we'll probably go back to Sitka deer for next episode. But yeah, okay, let's activate that again, and... chamois... Sambar, can't hunt in this area... Sambar... God, I actually don't have a lot of areas or need zones with the Sitka deer yet. Like I have... It really is only the one up here. Okay, well, next episode I guess we'll try going south along that road and see if we can find what we're after there. For as much as I heard them, now we gotta put them as our focus. But overall, at least we know the story should be wrapped up pretty soon for Matariki Park. It has definitely been an odd one. Tickmoon Plains, I think, has been the best story DLC out of them. I'd kind of say this one... a bit better than Nez Perce. But that is also not a high bar set either. So yeah, Nez Perce would probably be the weakest story, then this story, and then the Alaska map and Tickmoon Plains for how it would kind of rank, like, from worst to best for the stories so far in Way of the Hunters DLC. Again, I'd like to see it a little more grounded and hunt-oriented and focused. I know the targets and all the goals have been, like, generally hunting stuff and getting the animals and that, but I liked a little bit more of Jackie with Alaska, where it was about trying to do the wildlife management, some of the wildlife trooper stuff in there, and then Tickmoon Plains with Malachi. I think it was Malachi was the story character's name, but Malachi just trying to be a hunting guide for them and that. Things like that where it feels a little more grounded and I guess realistic in a way, but also that it's not like too weird and out there considering it is just like meant to be a hunting game. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter Matariki Park DLC. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, put it in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.